This week we're at San Diego City College, and this classic spot behind me has been in a lot of skate videos. A lot of spots here have been in a lot of skate videos, and we're going to cover them all. We're going to take you on a tour across the college campus, along with the high school across the street. Welcome to Spot History. All right, here we are at the 7 stair. This is in a ton of classic videos. I'm not sure who the first one to find and skate this spot is, but maybe it was Josh Kasper, because I know he did a 50-50 grind and a lip slide. Dalton 5-0, Panama Dan back 5-0. Alphonzo Rawls, feeble. Front nose. And a clip where he ollied into this skinny little ledge here, but then he slammed. I don't think he ever got the make. Chad Muska, nollie lip slide. Rob Dyrdek, nollie nose grinded. I think that was in his first DC shoe ad. Yeah. Pat Duffy backside flipped over the rail. And this is a wacky one. I always dreamed of doing this on a rail. Finger flip board slide. Dave Coyne. Frank Hirata, kickflip back 5-0.
Atmosphere around you, it's like you live and breathe and eat.
Kanten Russell did fakie hard flip down this set. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
We filmed a video at City College. Seems like you skated it a lot back in the day.
Yeah, we did, yeah, for sure.
I saw you did fakie hard flip down the 7.
Yeah.
I found an old like voice commercial or something.
Yes. That was, every time I see that, I was like, man, I really wish I had that on lock still.
Dave Mayhew, switch lip.
Daxter Lussier, switch front 50.
Brian Emmers switch feebled it. Ronnie Bertino, switch back lip.
Plus I please the queen when I choose to, never can decide which one.
Tommy Sandoval, switch barley grinded it in a line. Steve Olson, Tyrone Olson, Marc Johnson all did tray flip lip around the same point in time, so they probably didn't know that it had already been done. Crazy that they all three did that. Tyrone Olson also did nollie 5-0. Sean Sheffy did over the back grind, suicide grind, straight over grind, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you gotta have some pop for that one.
This one's burned into my brain. Heath Kirchart, kickflip back lip. Kickflip into that is nuts. When I was doing kickflip board slide, I was getting to the end, so you gotta have some pop to be able to get into there. Super gnarly, respect HK. Steve Olson, as you heard the tray flip lip earlier, he also got another hammer, front blunt shove.
Yeah, he did a front blunt in a previous part, then came back in another one and did front blunt shove.
Steve Olson also got a tail slide to fakie and a nollie 50 on it, and a back tail. That's gnarly. A high, short back tail on a round rail.
Oh, Toby nollie flip crooked it in his last part. In a time where there wasn't so many skate parks readily available, how important was a spot like that to SD?
I mean, it was cool because a lot of what happens in skate parks right now, people are trying to emulate spots like that. Like the 7 stair, I think was like the really key spot for a long time. The 7 stair and the 7 stair rail, and then eventually graduating to the 12 stair and the 12 stair rail. And in some cases doing lines to both, right? You know, having that exposure of learning how to skate real street spots. And then eventually people are just trying to emulate all the stuff that we did at that time. So yeah, I mean, the streets obviously were our skate park, and having a variety of like the 7 stair and the 12 stair right there was awesome.
Definitely. Tyrone Olson did switch board slide on the 7. We pushed around the bend all the way back up here, backtailed this bench, kept pushing over there around the corner, backlipped the 12 in one line. It's crazy.
Forgot who it was, but I'm pretty sure someone ollied over into the bank here and then took the corner down. Super gnarly. It was a photo in the Thrasher. I believe Rhino shot the photo.
You can see the Bondo on the ground. Dude, this corner is gnarly. High speed around this,
This would be scary to do without olling over the rail.
That definitely was scary. Wow. All right, it's another day and we're back. It was getting a little late last time. We didn't want it to get dark. We didn't want to rush the video. We want to do it properly. So we're back. And before we move on from the 7 stair, we got a few more to name. Marc Johnson, nollie nose slide.
In the daytime.
And nollie front board. So then we got Tom Penny, switch 185-0. Now this is one of the craziest tricks here to me. Pole jam to nose grind, Madars Apse. Chad Knight did a few tricks here. Switch shove over the rail. Nollie feeble. And nollie back tail. Yeah, Dalton will be here soon, but in the meantime, let's go explore over here. A ton of skate stopped ledges over here. So there's this right here. You can see that people have skated this flat bar to ledge. Wow, yeah, it's all waxed up. That's sick. All right, Kanaan, demonstrate it for us. And that is the rail to ledge. A lot of combos could go down on that. All right, first try for Dalton. Okay, this kink rail, someone might have skated it? Well, somebody bonded it. I've never seen anyone grind it. Maybe the footage isn't out yet. Does anyone know of anyone grinding this kinker? Leave it in the comments below if you know. So that one rail, double rail, used to be like right here somewhere. So we were looking, there used to be the shotgun rail, and it's not here anymore because they redid all this, but I just pulled up the clip of Nyjah, and you can see the landing was right up there where it says Academic Success Center. So all these stairs here, it's all different. But let's talk about some tricks. I mean, since I pulled up Nyjah's tricks, he did nollie heel nose slide. And he did tray flip nose. T-split, kick flip back tail.
James Brockman, kickflip front board. Tom Asa, kickflip front crook. It's so gnarly because of those bars and like the fat circle. That's insane. Like, what?
I'm sure there's more, but those are the ones I remember. So let's move on. There's this flat bar that people have grind, popped in.
Holy crap. I've never seen this in person. Dude, this thing is high.
Yeah, it's tall.
And aluminum is all heck.
Yeah, this was his ender.
Makes sense.
That's a long flat bar in the middle.
Alex Willms back 50 this thing.
Yeah, that is insane.
Damn, this is a 20 flat 20.
It's a 20 flat 20.
Jamie Palmore board slid this whole ledge right here, and when he landed, he was able to like tic-tac across these cracks.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, there's a high school across the street. We're gonna pop over there real quick and check out a spot, I think.
So yeah, Alexis Ramirez back 50 this one, popped out when that gate was open. I'd want to skate this one if it wasn't so freaking tall.
Look what we found.
This one's kind of like high and mellow to me. Cordano didn't have a problem though. Freaking half cap heel board slid this thing. Insane. John Carlos, fakey ollie, switch front blunt. Krusty, switch big heel board slide. And nollie crook. Kento Urano, flick back lip.
Let's see this Bondo job right here.
This is a really good Bondo job.
Yeah, tape,
right here,
but the Bondo there is
phenomenal.
pretty spot on. Dang, they put skate stoppers on top of the ledge up here.
Oh, that's scary. They don't have it over here.
They redid the stair set. Hubbas right here were always angled like that, so a lot of people would do tricks into the wall ride part of it. Pat Duffy, first one to ollie into a wall ride on this set.
Shriek and Shannon, pop shove at wall ride. And nollie wall ride it.
Kurt wall rid it. And he also slammed trying to grind the wall rail. AJ Zavala front shove wall rid it. Derek Elmendorf Smith and Smith 180 on this wall rail. Jimmy Carlin did a line, kickflip 5-0, the ledge, and then hard flip the set.
I think I can make it now. The pain.
Jerry Hasu did kickflip nose slide to fakie and then front side half cab flip down it.
Where's that other set that Derek Elmendorf skated? Should we go over there?
It's right there. Well, let's do a couple tricks on this first.
All right.
There's another stair set that's gone. It had a long one of these. Derek Elmendorf did switch flip. Switch heel on it.
Look, someone waxed this entire ledge. Right in through there. Clive Dixon ollie onto the wall ride over there.
Oh wow.
Brick manual pad?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm only gonna name a couple because it's the manual pad, not the highlight of the school. Fakie front 180 nose manual, nollie half cab flip, Walker Ryan. Nollie hard flip nose manual, Adrian Gaffart. Ben Gardner kickflip manual, and then he grinded the square rail in a line, which I believe is that square rail over there.
Yep.
Wow.
Truman Hooker tried lip slide and then ollie. He landed and like it was so quick he just slipped back and flew down the stairs. So there used to be a rail like right here somewhere and Ben Gardner crooked it. And Kevin Love did front 5-0.
Nice. Now there's a new set. And what do we have here?
We have a 14 rail.
I've been to this rail so many times with Kanaan. Like we were children at this
What?
rail the first time. Yeah.
We haven't been here that many times.
Dude, we were here when you were like 18 one time.
Okay, yeah. When I was like 19, I think is when we first came here and I just like grinded it for fun. 2017, I tail slid fakied it.
Nice.
That's insane into this.
Into this wall.
Yeah. Look how loose this is. Somebody definitely ran into that.
The tail slide fakie wasn't bad because like that's a trick that slows you down. And I also nollie crooked it. That was in the intro of Painkiller. It wasn't in the part. Yeah, on the first few tries, I was going so fast just to make sure I'd clear the stairs if I'd like mess up. And I just started tapping them. And then finally I just slowed down on the one I landed, just trusted it. I was still going pretty fast though.
Yeah.
Trust like Kanaan. Hey, it worked!
Tommy backsmithed it. Brandon Turner switch heeled up the curb and then switch board slid it. That's a sick line.
Beef bouts and brawls, passing pettiness, playing games and all. Had a few years, time out to chill, but no one would you.
Alex Willms smithed it. AJ Zavala blunt slid it. And he front nose blunted it. Felipe Nunes got the cover of Thrasher 5-0.
Nice. That was a cover.
Yeah.
That's sick.
5-0's gnarly on this thing. Enzo Fazilov, blunt slide across and down this thing, I think for an independent ad.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's gnarly. That'd be scary to go over the hump and then just smash in the ground right there. Matt Lonergan, front board. And 50-50. Taking your back down this thing is gnarly. Elijah Ackerley, when he nose grinded the Hubba. Dude, JT Alts, gap back 50. That is insane to take that speed at that.
Jake Ruiz did front blunt to fakie.
Head down, ass up,
San Diego High School across the street. There's a spot in there we might check out next.
Jeez, this thing is crazy steep.
Doesn't this feel like a 16 stair? Like
yeah,
a normal
this thing
height?
is a Big 13, fat steps.
Jamie 5-0'd it on a cruiser board. James Hardy nollie grinded it. But yeah, this is not at the City College. It was just too close to pass up. A quick little look at this steep 13.
Yeah, same with the last spot. The 14 wasn't at the college either.
Alex Willms, tail drop, board slide.
Damn, tail drop board slide?
Like, these stairs are so steep, they would never build something like this now. Like, I feel like I could just jump this to flat from here.
Micah Christina, one of the gnarliest slams ever to go viral on the internet with the board snap credit card. I think he was trying to ollie, and all of his homies were on the stairs and they had a delayed reaction until I think he reached into his pants. He's like, I'm blading! And then they're like, whoa! And they get up and rushed over and freaked out.
Remember that one?
That was a rough one. I might have to censor some of that one, but we'll show it.
Redemption!
All right, so here we are. This is the most famous spot at the school. It looks a little different now. That used to be a 12 stair. It is now an 11 stair. I believe this is still a 12 stair. The rails are completely different. We got these skate stop kink rails now. That one's been denobbed. Then you got the 10 stair here. So a lot of people would hit the 12 stair, 10 stair in a line.
Yeah, you can kind of see where the stairs kept going up here.
Yeah, from when it used to be the 12.
And the rail always started one stair down, and there's the old rail there.
Yeah. We also used to have a smaller stair set over here. It was like a 5 or a 6 stair. But yeah, let's talk about some tricks.
Daxter Lussier from 5-0.
I remember Daxter Lussier was the first guy I saw frontside 5-0 that rail. And then to see people later come and do that switch is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Brandon Turner, board slide to back 180. Also did switch board slide on the rail.
One of the notable things I always think about was back in the day when we were just coming up and Brandon was like a little amateur, probably about as tall as his board, and we had boy skateboards going. I remember him kick flipping that 12 first try. I think Dave Schlossbach was filming and he had barely even turned on the camera because we kind of knew that Brandon was notorious for doing things like first, second, or third try. And if it was more than 3 tries, he wouldn't even try it. So I remember specifically him just first try kick flipping that thing like super buttery, and people were freaking out when that came out. Like, who is this little kid? You know what I mean?
I think someone told me that was like the first flip trick down that set, so.
And he switch crooked this.
Steve Olson kickflipped the set, and then he came back later and kickflipped over the rail.
Nice. Andrew Reynolds, kick flip, front side flip. Kanten Russell did half cab down the 12, backside flip down the 10.
There was a Ty Evans one that he captured, the one from the storm, I think is the half cab to the backside flip too. Frontside half cab down the 12. Full cab down the 12. The cool thing about that scene back then is that because we didn't have skate parks, the street spots were so saturated with everybody. Like, people would just show up who just heard about the session. So I remember that full cab. I remember there's a lot of heavy hitters there. Jamie Thomas was there. I think Jamie filmed the second angle of that full cab, or at least my first try, because we went there, I tried it, and we got kicked out. And then we circled back around and came back there later. And there's probably at least 30 people there. So it kind of motivates you to get it, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, everyone's here, you got, you know, some of the homies here filming second angles, you gotta make it. That was pretty cool and motivating just to like get that as fast as I possibly could. So I think that one was just a battle of like, how many tries can you get in before you get kicked out? So it's probably like, 4 or 5 tries each time. So like trying to get it within a dozen tries, I think, about somewhere around there. And then the other cool, I think, session was when I did the half cab down the 12, backside flip down the 10. We actually were there with a pretty big crew that day too. And I know Ty Evans was filming, I think. And I know Andrew Reynolds and the whole Birdhouse crew was there that day. And so when Andrew did the kick flip down the 12 and the frontside flip down the 10, that was the same session.
No way. That's
Yeah,
sick.
so we were kind of pushing each other for sure. And sometimes those things motivate you to pull it through faster because you got other people there sort of killing it too. And so Andrew, he kick flipped the 12 and just stomped it, I think probably like first try, and he broke his kingpin. And so while he was like fixing his setup is when I did my line. And then after he fixed his kingpin, I think probably within maybe 2 or 3 tries, as soon as he stomped that kick flip, that frontside flip right after was like first go. When you see things in person, you have I think a bigger respect for how good or how consistent people can be when they want to be. And watching like Andrew and I think even Brian Sumner's, he was on some of those sessions, and just everyone kind of pushing each other to do, maybe we ended up doing better stuff because of that, right? Just that motivation to like push ourselves, yeah.
A lot of people would skate this one too. Steve Olson did 50-50. Chad Muska did 50-50. I think those are a couple of the earlier clips done on the set. Tyrone Olson, he did 50-50. Lip slide. Back 50-50. And then also the line where he did back lip at the end of it. Jamie Thomas, 50-50 barefoot. Got the cover of Thrasher. Was that for a King of the Road or something?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I found, when I was doing some research on the spot, I found an ad of Chad Muska doing nose blunt down this rail. Jamie Thomas also did back 50-50 to front 180 down the 10.
Josh Kasper did lip slide, then kick flip.
Brendan Villanueva did lip slide and then kick flip.
A lot of kick flips went down on the 10 after your first trick.
A lot of back 180s too.
Yeah.
Dorian Gray, front shove the set.
So I'll just walk like a giant. Holy.
Ray Mackin, feeble, and then back 180. Lenny Rivas, back Smith, and front blunt fakie.
Kevin Ramar, nollie heel, and then tray flip the 10. Fakie 5-0, James Hardy.
Rest in peace.
Jake Smith did kickflip front board down this rail.
Taylor Orman half cabbed the set that used to be over here, and then he grinded the wall rail right here.
Yeah, it was a different wall rail, but yeah, that's crazy.
This is one of the most random set of skate stoppers I've ever seen at a spot. Like if you see they put none there, like 2 here, like 3 here, none there. Yeah, maybe those got knocked off.
No skate stoppers on that set.
Because there were always big sessions there, it motivated people to really come through for sure. Tommy Guns was a big heavy hitter at City College. Just seeing some of Tommy's tricks, I mean, he's done a lot there over the years. I can't even think of one specific thing that he did. I think, was it a frontside 270 flip?
He also did kickflip lip slide fakie. And he did nose blunt and then kickflip. He also did nollie front lip, fakie flip, nollie crook, nollie nose blunt, switch lip, Someone backheeled the set in the middle of one of his parts. I can't remember who it was though. Durham hard flipped it in Tommy's part. You can still skate them back to back like flip tricks, but it's pretty narrow now.
Yeah, one rail was there and then one rail was way over here, so now you got like twice as many rails to deal with.
Danny Rodriguez and Oliveira heeled it. Cody Carlin switch rail flipped it. Adrian Gaffart, nollie hard flipped it.
AJ Zavala, half cab feeble. And half cab crook. That AJ Zavala clip, you can see the schools under construction, like over here. I think they were
Just about
to, I think that's one of the last tricks. AJ Zavala, and there's another clip, you can see construction in it, so they were about to change it. Kevin Love ollied over the back of the rail grind.
Just appreciated that we grew up in a time where we had all those spots in San Diego like that. It's very rare you have spots that have like stood the test of time for that many decades. So just, I think we always probably took it for granted that it might be there forever and easy to ride and all that, but I think just enjoying spots while you have them, and just, to me, that is definitely one of the more iconic spots in San Diego that I always talk about when we're driving around San Diego. I was like, oh, there's City College, you know what I mean?
Shout out San Diego Board Shop and shout out Bones Love Milk. They partnered up with Keen Ramps to do Bash at the Beach and replica the OG 12 stair rail.
That's I had two other classic San Diego spots, the famous out ledge.
Ooh, Jamie Foy just did back 180, nose grind 180 out on that out ledge.
And then the green kink rail.
John Alley's way nose grind down that kink rail. We got a chance to skate the contest ourselves, so we're gonna show some of that right now.
Before we end the video, I wanted to add a few more tricks that we missed on the day we were there. It was getting pretty late, so we didn't have time to cover everything, and I've also found a couple more while I was editing the video. So let's start with the 7 stair. Marc Johnson, backtail to fakie. Aaron Snyder, nollie nose slide. Peter Smolik, nollie tail slide to fakie. Joe McClellan did backsmith. Paul Shapiro also did backsmith. Cairo Foster did switch 180 nose grind. And then Jeff Stevens did deck check to 50-50, deck check to 5-0, deck check to front board, and deck check to lip slide. And then on the old 8 stair with the Hubbas next to it, we have Kian Liu. He did ollie over the Hubba. Eric Ellington, kickflip back tail on the ledge and then frontside flip down the set. And then John Alley, kickflip tail slide on the ledge and then nollie 360 down the set. On the shotgun rail, Riley Hawk, Hurricane. Then on the really steep 13 rail, Dan Byers did front board. This dude Tommy did back 50. And then Garrett Hill, switch 180 just down the set. All right, then last but not least, the 12 stair. I found Chad Muska, lip slide. Steve Olson, frontside flip. Matt Lonergan, nose grab, lip slide. Dan Byers, front board down the 12 and then 50-50 down the 10 stair. He also did board slide and then back 50 down the 10. Dan Byers did 50-50 down the 12, back 180 down the 10. Tommy did crook. Brandon Turner, nollie board slide. Garrett Hill, nollie 50-50. And then we had another back lip done by John Rattray. James Brockman, nollie front board. John Alley did 180 over a ledge up top and then switch ollie over the rail. And that completes the list that I wrote down. I'm sure there are many more around the school that we forgot to mention. So if we left out a clip that you know about, leave it in the comments below. And here's a bonus clip of Tony Cervantes.
All right, that's our video here at the San Diego City College. Let us know if we missed any tricks in the comments below and what your favorite trick was. And please subscribe. We got some good videos coming up, so you won't want to miss out.
All the way! Yeah! Oh, wow. That was a long grind.